Rockets fans, I'm joined now by Dylan Richter. Dylan, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day and joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Obviously, this season for Strathroy, this season for you, didn't end the way that a lot of people were hoping to with the playoff loss to St. Mary's. But can you take us through this season and take us through this first year in Junior B? How did it go for you?
Yeah, it was a great year. It was a first year junior, and I think it couldn't have went better with the team wise. We had a great group, great guys, and our vets were really good for our first years. I think I can speak for all of us for that. And coaches as well. They did a great job developing all of us, and I felt I really benefited from playing with the Rockets this year. It was really fun.
Head coach Jason Williams talks a lot about the development with a lot of the young players on Strathroy. And Strathroy had the youngest team in Junior B hockey this year. What was it like getting to play with a lot of other guys your age and being one of the youngest teams and the youngest team in the GOJHL this year?
Yeah, it was nice to have a lot of guys around our age, but I played with my best friend this year, and I think that helped a lot. We played on the same line for most of the year. We had good chemistry, and I thought we went through everything together, and I think it really helped with this year.
Now, touching on that a little bit, obviously you grew up with Ethan, played a lot with him growing up. What was that like for both of you, having that ability to transition into Junior B hockey with a guy that was so familiar for you, not just on the ice, but what was that like off the ice as well?
Yeah, it was really nice. Obviously, yes, we played growing up together, but to go to this level together, it was really nice to have because it's a big adjustment, and we're able to do together and each other out, and yeah, I couldn't have had it better.
Now, this season, 53 points for you in 50 games played. You're able to get in for every game for the Rockets this year. Talk a little bit about your on ice success. What did you do in the offseason that was able to make this jump to Junior B that much easier for you?
Yeah, well, I did workouts in the summer with Brett McKenzie of Precision Fitness. I do skates with our coach Jason Williams a couple times a week, and he really helped develop me. I've been going him for a while now, and then also just a couple other skates like Kathy and Andrew Fritz. So just doing all those skates and really focusing on stuff you need to improve on really helped for the year.
Now, obviously, a big moment for you a couple weeks ago, making your OHL debut with the Battalion on March the 25th in Niagara, taking on the Ice Dogs. Take us through the moments that you got notified that you were going to be making your OHL debut. What was that like for you? What was that like for your family?
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. Being like a couple weeks before, just getting the text about coming up. But obviously, it was a great experience. Something it's been a goal of mine for a while to get this opportunity, and for it to finally happen, it was something I'll always remember. Very exciting time for myself and my family, which I had a lot since the game was in Niagara. A lot of people came up for that.
Now, you were able to get into a couple of games before the Battalion regular season came to an end. Tell us a little bit about what it was like the experience playing in the Ontario Hockey League. Obviously, you look at stuff like bigger buildings, bigger crowds, and obviously bigger players. But for you, what was the biggest thing that you noticed making that step up to the OHL?
Yeah, it's a big adjustment, obviously, just the way they run it, but Strathroy tries to run their team just like OHL their best they can. So with the locker room and all that stuff, it wasn't too much of a jump, but just playing the game obviously was the biggest adjustment I've had. But a couple of periods in, a couple of shifts, got used to it. And I can thank the Rockets a lot for that, for the confidence, making me feel comfortable out there and develop me through the year.
Now, what's next for Dylan this summer? Obviously, the off season now kind of in full swing for you. What are you doing to train? What are the next steps? And what do you do to make sure that you're ready for that next level?
Yeah, I think just same as last year, go to the same people, go to Brett McKenzie, Precision Fitness, and gonna go to Jason Williams a couple times a week for sure. And
Now, Dylan, I'm going to finish off with kind of a lighter-hearted question here. What is your go-to game day meal? What's the thing that you are always cooking up before a game?
I like to have chicken, rice, and green beans or carrots, whatever that is. But yeah, halfway through the year, I just made that my meal and ran with it.
Perfect. Well, Dylan, I appreciate you taking a little bit of your time out of your night here and joining me. Always a blast, and we look forward to seeing what you have in the future.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it.